Hello and welcome to day 3 of Back to the Island. As you can see, my pansies have not yet bloomed, so it's gonna be one more day before anything can happen here. Also, Tom Nook just made an announcement, which we knew about. The museum is being constructed today, so that means I cannot turn anything in, but at least tomorrow it's gonna be open. So what is there to do today? I have 17 iron nuggets. I'm hoping to find the remaining 13 from hitting rocks today. And I think that's kinda it for meta progression. But since that makes for a very short episode, I thought about what else I could do. I did order the wetsuit yesterday, so I'm probably going to foray into the ocean. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cold. And catch as many sea creatures as I can. And gather a little stack of things to turn into bladders tomorrow. I also had the thought that, first of all, why did I build the museum so close behind resident services? It's gonna look really silly. Definitely have to move that soon. But the actual point is, ooh, fossils. No, don't get distracted now. So, what did I want to say? I wanted to say, yes. I kept thinking, I wish I could already, clean up the island a bit. There's so many trees around, and I kind of want to make space for this nursery situation I have going on here. But I need an axe for that, until I remembered, oh my god, I can just dig up whole trees and put them somewhere else. Once the 3.0 update is here, I can even stash them in my storage. Ooh, DIY. Let's see. But until then, I can just replant them somewhere else, get them out of my face, so I can make this area a bit nicer and a bit more spacious for more flower breeding. So I think those are the 3 things I'm gonna do today. And yeah, other than that, buy new seeds if there are any and combine them. And it's okay, I think, committing to a shorter episode. I've been spending a lot of time recording and editing these, and just to make it sustainable in the long haul, I do need shorter ones. So let's see what this message bottle is. It's DIY. Snooty! Wooden end table. Yeah, that's okay. Sweet. Okay. This was live playing Mari. I'll give it over now to voiceover Mari. Thank you, real-time Mari. This is voiceover Mari. Shocking realization upon putting the recording into my editing software. Normally I always do a very short test recording to see if the file is correct, but since that always went so well the past few days, I didn't do that today, and lo and behold, I didn't capture any game audio. So what you're hearing is just a loop of the 12 p.m. in-game music, since that is around the time when I played. Sorry about that, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. You're gonna miss sounds like me hitting rocks and me diving. It'll be okay, but I'll definitely need to test that better the next time. After checking my mailbox, I did actually give in to ordering all the time-limited items. I'm a little bit of a completionist, and even though I don't want to aim for completing the full catalog, I was like, they're gonna leave and they're not that expensive. So I just bought all of them to be put into storage. Anyway, first things first, collecting iron nuggets. As you can see, the first rock was relatively generous. I need 13 and I have 5 rocks to go through, so getting 3 from the first one is a pretty good ratio. before doing the second one, I shot a balloon out of the sky. And oh my god, 5 iron nuggets! You can see my cursor do a little happy dance. Yeah, that was looking really good for getting the shop built today. Second rock, also pretty juicy. I think now I'm at a 12. So yeah, pretty much guaranteed, without jinxing it, I hope, to reach the goal of 13 and 30 in total. And here we go. Got my 30 iron nuggets and then some. Heading over to Timmy to tell him to get his ass out of there to build a shop. And of course, he was like, no, I'm not gonna get my ass out of there. You gotta pick a spot first. So obviously that's what I did as well. I know that on one of the coming days, I'm gonna be asked to build a bridge. So I thought about where to put the shop, and I decided to put the bridge near the south mouth of the river, next to my house and the nursery, and then have the shop on the other side of that bridge. I think that's gonna be pretty nice. Obviously I need to go to the shop every day, but usually only once, so I don't have to have it super close to the plaza and everything. Next up on the agenda, clearing some space for my flower project, as I mentioned. Just chowing down some peaches, which gave me the power of 3 men and the ability to uproot whole trees with my shovel. Then heading over to Timmy once more, and thankfully he had red varieties of tulips and mums today. So I was able to use those in combination with the white and yellow ones I had purchased earlier for, more breeding projects. I decided to put them in between my pansies because the amount of empty spaces around a pair is not important for the breeding chance, as long as there is at least one empty space where the offspring can spawn into. And obviously mixing different species does not affect breeding negatively, so this way I can make more use of the space without running the risk of having flowers breed that I don't want to. While watering them, my watering can also decided to break, but that was very good because earlier I had bought the recipe collection for the better tools. So now I had a reason to go and craft myself a proper watering can. This one also covers 3 spots at once, both negating my really bad aim and making the whole process a little easier and quicker. Yeah, let's hope. I'm pretty sure tomorrow they're gonna bloom, the first pansies. So let's see how that goes. And the last item on the list for today, off into the water. Let's not think about the cold. I know I'm wearing a wetsuit, but I mean, those things are not magic. And I'm wearing a magician hat, but that really just made me laugh several times while diving because I couldn't see the creature's outlines. I might change my headwear for the next session. In general, I do enjoy this feature very much though. It's kind of peaceful, swimming around, and it can be challenging but fun to catch the quicker ones. However, it's a little annoying when you're trying to catch like the last few missing ones because you obviously can't really see what it is. A few of them can be distinguished by their bubble pattern, but you do need to dive down and see their size and their speed to really be sure. And by that point, you gotta catch them anyway. So I remember especially some of the crabs, which are really, really fast, being kind of hard to catch. But anyway, for now, obviously everything I catch is new, unless it's a dupe. So I might even be happy finding an anemone, which will definitely annoy me in the future. It took me a while to remember that there was a specific feature about this, which is scallops. Finding the first scallop of the day would summon my favorite NPC, the otter named Pascal, because he would like to get the scallop from you, and if you do give it to him, he will reward you with a DIY from the Pearl series, and much more importantly, a Pearl of Wisdom. So I had only just had that thought when I actually did catch my very first scallop, and he showed up. And isn't he just the cutest? Of course, I gave the scallop to him. There would be many more, but there's only one Pascal. And I always love his laid-back attitude, his man. And as I said, the pearls of wisdom. The one he shared with me, I think, is a really good one. Also, I love the part about give and give. Delicious. Today was a short one, but a very satisfying one. I'm happy to be caught up with the shop. Got a few things to turn into blathers tomorrow. There's no real rush for that. We have the whole month. With the shop being built tomorrow, I wonder if that means I'll get some villagers soon. That would be quite exciting, but it also means I'm gonna need to start farming miles to gather some tickets for villager hunting on the islands. But at least that's gonna be some really nice content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.